There's something about the word just that you might not know. Using it is changing the way people think about you, and not in a good way. Good morning, I'm Corrado Coia, and I find just a fascinating word. It's used constantly in everyday speech, often without people even knowing they're using it. It's subtle, and it's easy to just toss into sentences without even thinking about it. Well, kind of like that, or kind of like these. Good news first. Not all usage of the word just are bad. An acceptable use is when it's used as an adjective to describe a recent occurrence. Or, simply put, totally fine to use when describing something that just happened. Like, I just got out of the shower. What's up? Totally fine. And in the case of, the pasta I ate was just awful, that's also fine because both the justs in this case are adding emphasis to the statement. They're adding value. Now the bad stuff. Using phrases like just following up or just checking in tell the person you're talking to that you lack confidence. It's taking what could be a powerful and assertive tone and switching it to a more submissive request. It becomes you asking, hey, do you mind if you tell me about the thing? When really you should be stating your intention, hey there, I'm asking about the thing. Think about the phrase just every once in a while or I just need a few more minutes. Same here with just following up. Just is a permission word. It's a subtle request before you go ahead and ask. It's the shy knock on the door. Is it okay that it's just every once in a while? Or is it okay that I have a few more minutes? Drop the justs. Be more confident. These just words might be the worst kind. Let's take a look at the first one. You just called the bank? Is that all you did? You just called them? Or did you call the bank, wait on hold for 20 minutes, talk to a customer service rep, realize they're not helpful, redirect it to a manager, get cut off, call back, talk to a new customer service rep, realize the manager is now on a 2 p.m. lunch break? So you call back at 3, you're explaining everything to the manager, you got your phone pressed to the ear as you're ruffling through papers trying to find the thing you need to get refunded. It was probably something like that. Or look at the essay. You just wrote the essay? Is that all you did? You just wrote it? Or did you write it out, come up with your thesis, scrap it, write a new one, get 6 paragraphs in, realize you should go back to your first... You get the point. In this context, these just words are diminishing your efforts. They're taking something you've put a lot of time and effort in and taking all that effort and then throwing it out the window or over the balcony. You've done work. You've accomplished something. Don't let just downplay your efforts. Or the opposite. Instead of you talking about the work, when someone asks you to do something and they say something like, oh, can you just cut the grass? What they're trying to do is use the word just to soften their request, but what they're trying to do is not what's actually happening. What you hear is something more along the lines of, oh, can you just cut the grass? It's easy and it won't take long. When we all know that's not the case. It's going to take at least an hour. You've already gotten dressed, so you need to change. Yeah, the lawnmower's hard to start. It's hot outside. You're allergic to grass, so you're going to be a hot, sniffling, sneezing, grass-covered mess. And then you're going to need to shower. Like, talk about building up someone's resentment towards you. Here, using the word just is still diminishing work, whether it's the work you've already done, in the case of the bank, or the work you need to do. And anytime you diminish someone's work is a surefire way to make someone build up resentment towards you. On the flip side, there is an advantage here. A chance to take something that could hurt a person's opinion of you and flip it around. Drop the justs and acknowledge the work that has to be done. Now, knowing that, you don't always have to sound confident and concise. Sometimes adding just to soften your request is just you being polite. And depending on who you're with or the social situation you're in, using just is just fine. It's not a hard and fast rule. Women, though, in the workplace get a lot of flack for this. When a man in business is confident and concise, they are rewarded for being a strong, powerful businessman. But when a woman is confident and concise, they're often chastised for being bossy and rude, which is definitely not the case. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment with your feedback. I know it takes a little bit of extra time, but it would mean a lot to me. And also thanks to Samsung for pulling me out of retirement and turning back on a camera, or in this case, a cell phone. Thanks for sticking to the end of the video. See you soon.